So, let me just say, because my phone was so full and my video ran out, so let me conclude what I was saying, and let me just say that, it's one thing for a company to kind of fall into a funk, so to speak. But it's another thing when they're giving you garbage, but in their minds, they're giving you great TV. This awful format of Raw, this whole, the format itself sucks. But let me get into that and then, just, close out, and look, guys, I don't know what you guys consider action, that the people that defend this bullshit, but action is action. It's hey, that was a great show. They had great matches, right? And the segments of like the interviews and all, I'm not sitting here telling you every single segment on any show is going to be a guaranteed home run. No, but at least make it make sense. I think people need to be less humorous with the goofy, giddy type bougie shit. There's something about it, man. Everybody's just arrogant and like manic depressive and like just a bunch of whiny, complaining crybabies, man. That's why, if you notice, like whoever The Rock has a segment with, it's like a grown man going head to head with a child. That's what it feels like. Look at the format of Raw, and it's consistent. This is consistent with Raw. The show starts with a freaking long ass promo. 30 plus minutes went by. When they come back after the promo, what do? Show a quick backstage segment, go to a commercial. Come back to commercial, they want to start showing all the stars in the crowd and who's who and what Netflix star starring on this show and got a new movie coming out or whatever it may be. Backstage segment real quick, another commercial. Come back from that to the same thing. Patting the crowd, showing all the stars. If Jey Uso comes out, Pat McAfee makes a complete ass of himself, stand up on top of the fucking desk on that stupid yeet shit. As I said before, grown ass man going, yeet, yeet, it's like, okay, whatever, man. Hopefully Jey Uso can prove something in the ring and like give the people something other than just a gimmick, because when that gimmick dies, he has absolutely nothing. And if you look at the way the bloodline has crumbled, what is this OTC shit with Roman Reigns? When I explain this, for example, to show you what I mean about stupid storytelling. The big beef was him versus Solo Sikoa for this Ula Fala. Okay, this was for supremacy of the head of the table. What is Roman the head of? He's by himself. He's not back together with Jay and the other fucking Uso. And basically, he doesn't even wear the fucking Ula Fala out to the fucking ring anymore. So what happened? What was accomplished? And it clearly looked like Jacob Fatu was going to be the new monster. Like Jacob Fatu is what they wanted Solo Sikoa to be. Now they got Solo Sikoa talking and trying to be like cerebral, but I mean, honestly, his character sucks, man. His character fucking sucks. And like, what was the purpose of this whole Ula Fala bullshit? We're fighting over this goddamn thing, and I don't wear it to the ring anymore. I'm not the head of the table. I'm involved in storylines of CM Punk and fucking Seth Rollins, and these stories just make no sense whatsoever. It's like they just, honestly, the fact that someone write their stories, AEW, they don't write stories. They'll just talk about what they're going to do, and then they have the bullet points. And then they'll go out and, address whatever and say whatever they're going to say. WWE has fucking writers, man. And this is the bullshit they come up with. What fucking kindergarten classroom do you have in there writing these stories, putting them together? Because if this is a grown adult writing this shit, this is sad, man. This is fucking sad shit. I do not understand what the fuck. Like, how do you sit and write this and think this is good TV, man? This is, it's beyond me. But I'll tell you this. The format sucks. And after fucking 45 minutes go by, we finally get a fucking match that lasts about 5 fucking minutes. And then it's another backstage segment. You know, commercial. Come back, the same thing. Everything it's like you get less action, less wrestling, and more soap opera, more drama. Just talking, but nothing really going on. And the way the fights happen, the way the attacks happen is so stupid. I mean, you know, for Rhea Ripley and Bianca, who are two of the reasons I even watched the WWE, they're going back and forth. They got Io Sky. She comes up. Why are they always somehow just popping up backstage somewhere? Or it's always something with them where they get involved with each other in the stupidest ways. And Rhea wants to be in this match. And even the way she lost the belt was stupid. Because Bianca Belair is out there just clapping and cheerleading and knowing what she's doing. And somehow Rhea Ripley gets involved with Bianca. Loses her focus. She loses the title. Like, in a very stupid fucking way. And so, I'm expecting a title change. Whoever the fuck Io fights, I'm expecting them to beat Io. It'll be a bullshit short reign. I mean, both of Rhea Ripley's title reigns are garbage because they book bullshit. Rhea's first reign, she pretty much did nothing but she was the mouthpiece for the Judgment Day, and she was constantly in the Judgment Day's business. And if she had a match that night, nobody really cared. It's more just like just to see Rhea come out. But no, man, she had a very, very forgettable title reign. Second one, she wins the title the night Raw debuts on Netflix, just to lose it to Io Sky. They got Jade Cargill, big strong Jade, sitting there crying. I thought she was my big sister. Come on, man. Are you shitting me? Jade is a female Goldberg, a female, Ultimate Warrior. She's a female Brock Lesnar. Imagine them three motherfuckers sitting there in the war. I thought Macho was my brother, Ultimate Maniacs, and he stabbed me in the back. You'd be like, what the fuck is going like this soft, sensitive, in your feelings bullshit. This is such trash, man. I'm just like, wow. And I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked about any of it. It's just disappointing, man. It's boring. I'm not losing my shit. I'm not angry or upset. It's just boring watching this shit. And I've always been the kind of person when it comes to wrestling that it's times that I fucking completely just disengage with it because it's so. And then you get back into it, try to follow it. And, with the WWE, I just never really embraced their style. They've had better times, better eras, in my opinion. And this shit right here is complete boo-boo. People talk about, oh, this is the best era. But motherfucker, look, even you go back to a year and a half ago, who the fuck, what you think happens 10 years from now, 20 years from now, when people look back at this era, the way this era is looking back at the Attitude Era, or however far back that they decide to go, 80s, 70s, 90s, whatever the fuck. And they watch grown men and women running back and forth with smiles on their faces. What the fuck are they running for? Where are they going? Oh, we're chasing the 24/7 champ. And they had the stupidest segment set up for that type of shit. What do you think people are going to say about that dumb shit? So the same way you guys are sitting back looking, going, oh, the 80s was this, or the 90s was that, the Attitude Era was this, or whatever, the early 2000s. What the fuck do you think people are going to say about this era? This is pure garbage. I have to be real, I have to be blunt. And you hope you can fucking light a fire under somebody's ass that make them turn the fuck up and give us something respectable, because this is complete dog shit, man. This is garbage. Imagine one of your buddies inviting you to his house to watch like Y17, Y7 TV. You'd be like, what the fuck are we watching this kitty shit for, man? Oh, I just thought you might want to watch The Little Mermaid. No, I don't want to watch the fucking Little Mermaid. What the fuck? Do I like a kid to you? We watch Adult Swim. Notice it's called Adult Swim. Certain shit we don't have interest in anymore. And this nonsensical shit that they're doing. I mean, the shit was so weird. You see how terrified Liv Morgan was when Jade came out to the Elimination Chamber? But now all of a sudden she's all cocky and arrogant. She comes out with Raquel Rodriguez and Raquel whatever she called her fucking self, and she comes out and she's talking shit and try not to get thrown off of any more onto any more cars, and Jade look like she's about to fucking cry. I'll see you and I'll show you and you just wait with us. Like, why are wrestlers showing up? And that's any promotion. Why do wrestlers show up to the ring with high heels on? They can barely even walk in these fucking shoes, little short skirts and shit, and they're not dressed to wrestle, but they come out like, is this, I mean, you call it sports entertainment, but it's like they come out trying to look like fucking celebrities. They come out trying to look like movie stars and actors and actresses instead of kick-ass wrestlers. What type of goofy shit is going on in the world of professional wrestling? What's the chick name? Jakara, whatever. In Last Legend, I saw them come out at a TNA event, like the Sacrifice pay-per-view, whatever, and they come out with like they about to go to the fucking club. It's something about this era, man. I'm telling you, this mindset. And the thing about it is Triple H is the one that's in charge of creative and all, right? So what the fuck happened to Triple H? I guess it was easy when you just was able to follow the same model that Vince was already putting down, and they would just, I don't understand what the hell is going on, man. These wrestlers, I'm not intimidated by any fucking body, okay? But I mean, their persona, none of these, they don't have any intimidation factor whatsoever. They don't have that. And when I say intimidation factor, it never intimidates me. I mean, I'm looking at them like, in other words, Jason Voorhees is a badass in the movies. No, I'm not fucking afraid of Jason Voorhees. But what I'm saying is I understand his look, his aura, and what he, like, none of these fucking, there's no more Brock Lesnar's, man. There's no more Undertakers. There's no more Stings. These, I don't understand how the fuck wrestling got to this point. They got these guys coming out here looking like models and shit. They got people coming out here looking like, I just don't get it. I really, the most soft, harmless looking motherfuckers coming to the ring with bangs and flipping their hair and they're in here beating guys that look like real stand-up ass kicking guys, but they can't win shit. And belts don't mean anything in the WWE. The only fucking thing that I see them do with a belt, which is the World Championship, to where the WWE Championship, to where they'll build a story around whoever's holding that belt. And all these other little sub belts don't mean shit. They're just a title for somebody to hold. They don't mean a goddamn thing. Well, this sucky ass format that they have, it takes the life out the show. The matches that they've been giving us has been bullshit matches. These promos have been complete bullshit promos. And in fact, if you heard that, this guy John Cena, yeah, he's known to give great promos. If you saw him that night, you'd have been like, this dude is so overrated. He's garbage. That was the worst promo. Bitch, hey man, listen. I changed the name of this channel from Xbox and Nintendo Force to Games and Entertainment because I want to talk about things that I like. I want to just do more things. The weather's breaking out too. I'm very busy constantly. I'm a husband. I'm a dad. So I'm a family man, and I have a lot that I have to do. I like to do things that I enjoy. Now this, like I said, I'm not my feelings about any of this shit. But it's like I want to be able to talk about things that I actually liked. And hey, man, this is life. Certain things you like, certain things you don't like. But God, thank goodness, man, this WWE shit is. And it's like SmackDown is not even worth talking about. It's not even worth talking about. And honestly, I just don't have much interest in NXT. I love Julia, Jordan Grace, Jada Parker. What's the other chick name? It's the female division is the only reason I even watch NXT. Truthfully, Raw and SmackDown. Bottom line is the majority is the females. I like AJ Styles. So, anyways, yeah, just we'll see what happens. But what I'm not gonna do is expect any change in John Cena. So just switching up the color coordination on your clothing, sell new merchandise, you insult the fans and make a stupid storyline out of it, and it just came out of nowhere because there was no material. There was nothing that happened. I mean, I could even see if it would have been a situation where John Cena was in a position where he's wrestling, and let's just say there's another face in the company, and they're wrestling and they start cheering for that face, for that guy. Like say if he was wrestling against Cody Rhodes or AJ Styles or something, and they're going back and forth, and let's just say that they set it up to where they're in AJ's hometown. So let's say that AJ Styles, the fans are more on his side, right? And they're booing Cena. And then he makes a heel. I mean, they could have, look, the heel turn happened the way it did, but the promo he cut should have been completely different from what it was. So if it would have been a heel turn where and the only reason I didn't say him wrestling Cody is because that's the match that's going to happen at WrestleMania. But that way, if something happens and he's getting booed and another guy's getting cheered and he's supposed to be the baby face and all that, yeah, then it makes more sense that, okay, you guys turned on me, you booed me. But that's still childish. Why? That's one city. I'm gonna turn bad and hate everybody because I went and did a show in one city and I got booed in one city. I mean, this should have been focused on, storyline, just whatever's bottom line surrounded around The Rock, and he understand The Rock's vision is something to that effect, and it's just basically something around that effect. It has everything to do with The Rock and Cody's disrespect to his decision to not join what could have been, an extremely powerful dynasty with these guys or whatever. And like I said, and hey, Cody could have been that guy. I would have won this championship for the 17th time, passed the torch to Cody, to where Cody's that next guy in The Rock is going to take. Bottom line, it should have been surfaced around that type of shit, something with those guys. But no, it's because the fans have been booing me for 25 years. Yet this guy's getting cheered and get the loudest cheers of the night whenever he comes out, unless he comes out the same night as The Rock. But other than that, I mean, this dude, man. Come on, man. Anyway, it was a waste of everybody's fucking time. Talk to me in the comment section. This is all I got for you guys. I will catch you on the next video.